Hey folks, Rambler here. Yes, it's been a while. More than a month in fact, since my last video. Some stuff happened, but you're not here for that. If you clicked on this video, you are probably here to see how I made my own digital avatar. First things first, I should say I did not use AI, and my voice isn't cloned. No, in fact, the character was drawn digitally using Infinite Painter and animated in Blender. And this is just my voice. But I am getting ahead of myself. Let's start at the beginning. I've always wanted to bring my little character, a rambling fox, to life. But it was never more than a fleeting concept. I'd think about it, realize I don't have a clue how to do it, and go on with my life. But a few weeks ago, I was watching a video by Zakira, who is an incredibly talented artist, and you guys should definitely go check out her channel. I'll link it below. Anyway, this time the idea came back, and this time it didn't go away. So I started researching VTubers, PNG tubers, but I quickly realized some things. A lot, if not all, of the apps used OBS as a way to record your avatar. Given my laptop, OBS doesn't play well with most of my stuff, and I was getting weird audio and recording issues. I also realized I have no desire to stream, so I didn't need my avatar to respond in real time. So I turned to Blender. While it may be true that my knowledge of Blender is outdated, it is still relevant, and thankfully the interface hadn't changed much, so I began. First I sketched out and illustrated the character in Infinite Painter, making sure to keep all the different parts of the character on separate layers. Then I exported each element individually on a transparent background and made certain that each image was appropriately named. And to all digital artists, including myself, please name your files and layers appropriately. Your future self will thank you. Anyway, I digress. I then used the Images to Mesh Planes add-on in Blender to import all the layers in order. To get a 2D effect, I used an orthographic camera, which meant that no matter how far the layers were spaced, they appeared flat. But because they were spaced, all I had to do to get an animated effect for things like talking and blinking was to hide and unhide the appropriate layer. My goal was simple: to create a character setup that I could use repeatedly by simply swapping out my audio tracks before just re-rendering. Luckily, to get the audio to drive animation in Blender was not particularly difficult, and after about 3 attempts, I got to a point where when the audio volume was below a certain point, the mouth would be closed, and when it was above a certain point, the mouth would be open. To get the bouncing and animation that happens when I talk, all I did was copy the drivers from the talking animation to the other parts, allowing the audio to drive the squash and stretch of the various parts. Then all that was left was to plug in the appropriate audio, tweak if necessary, and render out the character on a transparent background. After that, I just recombined the character animation with the audio in my video editor, which in this case also happened to be Blender. When all is said and done, the results I got are what you guys have been seeing in this video. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. As for the scene I used in this video, I will be giving a breakdown of that in the next video. Until then, thank you for watching. Wherever you are and wherever you're going, safe travels.